Okay.
We're streaming now. Hello, everybody. We're streaming. Chuck Schumer's been hospitalized for dehydration. This is the way to start off the draft stream. Chuck Schumer. I have the 2020 draft hat on. The one that we drafted Maxi in. Hoping to get a Maxi better player tonight. We don't need no bums. So let's hope for not another Maxi. Sorry, Witness. I will say I did try to get Witness Maxi filled in on this, and he rejected me thoroughly. All right. We are turning off Twitter now. We are locked in. Ooh, hold on.
Are we live?
Yeah. You got anything to say to the people,
How many
bro?
how many viewers do we have?
Probably none, dude.
Let's go.
Maybe Big
Nothing
Brennan,
matters.
dude. Dude, my streams
GG.
average like if I get 5 fucking live viewers, that's a huge night. It's a very big night for me. 0 watching right now, dude. So we're good. We can say anything. We can say we don't think Cooper Flag is worth the first overall pick. No one will ever know. Dude, I was trying to get this stream more fucking produced. Like, I was gonna have a big thing, like, back here, like a projector and shit showing the draft board and shit. I was gonna wear a suit, but none of that shit worked out. So we're just keeping it cash. We're keeping it chill. We want the chill aura fucking vibes tonight, you know?
Yeah.
None of this woke, big production nonsense. I'm not fucking, I'm not Shams. I'm not fucking evil Stephen A. Smith. Whoa! What's going on?
What's up?
What's going on? Are we excited?
I'm feeling nervous, dude.
How do you feel, dude? Who are we feeling right now?
I mean, I think it's gonna be VJ, which is all good. All good. I think if it's Ace or whoever, great, good fun for us. I'm just a little bit worried that Daryl's gonna set up his next trick, and it's gonna be to the tune of like 2 mid future firsts, and then I have to pretend to be excited about it,
Yeah. Jesus.
If I'm going to be honest, I can't wait for Daryl's next trick.
I can't take any more tricks, dude. I might be out on tricks.
No more tricks. We want the treats.
I want the treat. I've earned the treats.
We've earned the treats.
There's been so many tricks.
Jared McCain was a trick that turned into a treat, I think. But can we just get a
So
straight up
true.
treat? Can
So
we get the
true.
real treats? Can we get the big
And that's, I think,
jumbo
also the
yum-yums?
problem is it's like all the it's this draft is like one of those like kind of weird convenience stores where like even all the treats are like with like almond flour, and you're like,
Oh, Adam
okay,
Silver's walking out.
Whoa.
he's out. Are you watching a stream? What are you watching?
I
I'm
just
watching
have
television,
the
brother.
actual television stream on.
Look at you guys, Mr. 300K.
I'm stealing my
Paying
Dude,
for
get this.
cable.
family's YouTube TV.
My mom was going to come up to the party tonight, and then she broke her toe. So I get her hotel room.
Damn.
Sorry to mom. Is she
Sorry
sitting there
about that,
now?
brother.
No, she's at home.
Oh,
So I
gotcha.
get the hotel room. So I'm just watching the fucking the live show.
Damn, that's the life right there.
There you go, dude.
Yeah.
Hotel rooms are aura. I love a little hotel stay. We got the Julius Randle koozie, as all good
Yeah, you
Americans
do.
should have. We're drinking as 21-year-old men can do. Oh fuck, this is terrible. Yeah, dude. All right, let's see. I was gonna do a game with our fucking mock draft, but I forget. I'll do that later. We'll figure it out. We got this. Oh, he's speaking. VJ.
Okay, I like VJ's suit.
It looks good.
Yeah, it's a good look.
VJ has more poise than Ace for sure.
Yeah. Now, how did we feel about Ace's suit? It was very unique, very interesting.
Oh, first pick.
Already?
Belongs
Oh,
to the
sorry.
Dallas
They have
Mavericks,
5
who have
minutes.
5 minutes.
Starting now.
Oh, they only have 5 minutes?
God damn it, Adam. I can't
Sal,
stand
did you
this
see
guy.
the Bond news?
The Bond news? James Bond? Did they cast him?
No, they got Villeneuve directing.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm kind of out, dude. I don't. All right, can I be honest? I've
Yeah.
never seen a Bond. Not a
Yeah,
single
be honest.
one.
There's like 2 that are good, and the rest are like mid, so that's fine.
Really? Now, are the Craigheads the good ones, or is it the old ass?
I think Casino Royale is
Mm.
really good, and then I think the rest are like kind of mids for me
Fair.
personally. Flop's computer is completely fucked up right now, but we'll join later.
Thank you, Flop.
Maybe he's got some Bond takes.
I bet he would. He has takes on everything. Shout out Big Flop.
I like to think so. I gotta
I'm gonna
say,
be
ever
honest.
since the mock draft, I've like approached Flop's posting with a whole new lens.
Yeah.
I feel like I understand him on a deeper level now.
No, absolutely. Flop. Once you get into fucking actual VC with Flop, he's a different man. You see him in a different
Yeah.
light. He's a good man. Same with Austin.
I sure do.
Flop, like, I like long form flop.
Mm-hmm.
Long form has been good.
Yeah, he's built for podcasting.
He needs more stimulants.
Absolutely.
That's mostly it. Yeah.
Upper
Jason
flop, they're
Kidd.
calling him.
Do you think Jason Kidd cares right now?
Probably not, because he's going to go to New York, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, why? Is this like, when you're about to get moved out of a class, but you still got to go for that one last day?
Yeah, it might be like that. Or like after you say you're going to quit and in the last 2 weeks of your job, they're like, "Can you just do a write up for the next person who comes in?" And it's like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna be
I
really
gotcha.
thorough about that."
Hell yeah. Something like that. I don't like Cooper Flagg's little chin shit there. How many white superstars have we seen
He's
with
still in your flow.
goatees?
How many white superstars with goatees?
Yeah.
Specifically, just goatee, nothing on top.
Well, the goatee, the thing. Nothing, not like
The little.
size.
I'm not watching the fucking stream, dude. I'm looking for a link
Oh,
still,
shit.
so I have
Oh,
no
shit.
visual
Hold on.
reference for it.
Damn.
No, it's all good.
He's got like a little
I'm searching.
stashable chin. It's not full goatee, but it looks like that's where it's heading, which is upsetting.
How many white guys with facial hair have ever been successful? Like Larry Bird had his little business.
Ever? Are we talking NBA or just general?
Oh, I mean, NBA, but you could perhaps extend it to the whole world, and I don't know if it changes the list that dramatically.
Robert Daughtry?
Paul Walker.
That's my first thought.
Wait. Who's Robert Daughtry?
I don't know if his name's Robert, but the lead singer of Daughtry.
Chris Daughtry?
Chris Daughtry, that's it.
That's good. Yeah. I'm gonna start calling him. That's true. Very successful. Crazy. He had the strap down the sides to the goatee.
That's interesting.
He was a
Which I gotta
pioneer.
say, people want to bring back the 2000s. They want to bring back Y2K and all this, but no one's committing to a really ugly facial hair.
We need more Dave
What
Matthews,
gives?
bro.
We do. I mean, Dave Matthews, that's a timeless look. He looks the same as he did 30 years ago.
Damn. Robert Crumb, he has a beard. John
Who?
Waters, Robert Crumb.
John Waters has his little mustache, sure, but I don't know. That feels like a little.
Okay.
Are we going to call him a guy with a goatee? You know what I mean?
Pick
No,
his name.
well, it's a different. You're right. Guys with goatees.
I'm working on getting video set up.
Let's go.
It's all right.
Okay,
I'm going
Thank you,
going to a streaming website called Homo Sport.
Hell yeah, Pride Month.
So we're gonna see how Homo Sport does.
Shout out Homosport.
All right. Are you looking at a guy in a maroon suit?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a college football guy, right? No, he's a NASCAR guy.
Is he?
I have no
Why the
idea
fuck
who that
he
guy
here?
is.
All right, they always tell me about Jay Bilas's best available. Who the fuck is that?
Is this Jay Bilas? Oh, this is Marty Smith. Who the fuck is Marty Smith?
He's the NASCAR guy.
Oh, this is Jay Bilas.
Do you think he's been like really pining for an upgrade to do NBA coverage? And they were like, we got you, dude. You can go to Maine. We're gonna send you to Maine.
All right, after the Cooper
The pick
Flag
is in.
or sorry, the Mavericks pick, I'm going to switch to video.
Appreciate it, baller. Thank you.
Yeah.
A big Randall thumbs up for you, brother. We call this fucking the economic souvenir, dude. Like $5 at the NBA store. Very order. Who needs to go to Madison Square Garden?
What do they got all these people sitting in a warehouse for? You couldn't rent out Applebee's or something?
Buffalo Wild Wings, dude. They
Dude,
lost the sponsorship.
The NBA drafted Applebee's.
Listen,
Fuck,
That's
I
is
got
it
to
any
turn
better
off
than sitting in a
Gavoni.
warehouse? I don't know.
That seems more like an
Dude, Gavoni
MLB
just spoiled
affair.
it.
This guy taking pictures of Cooper from behind is funny.
Cooper Flag, first pick.
What a shock. What a
Official?
surprise. Official. God, he's so lucky
Okay,
because
so-
he's going to look so good in that blue. If he
First
gets
things
really
first.
weird.
Jonathan Gavoni is tweeting out the picks and not Shams.
Really? Wow.
What it seems to be.
For the people in chat, this will be a spoiler free for the first 5 at least. After that, you know, at least until Ace's pick, because I want the shock of the Ace pick to be, you know, palpable.
Yeah.
Now, do we think Charlotte? Oh damn, RIP baller. Do we think fucking Charlotte takes Ace? Does he just go there? Does he respect them?
He's been asking not to.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I don't know if that really means anything to anyone.
True.
Because, I mean, we still might pick him, technically, you know?
True.
I'm inclined to think if we don't pick VJ, then Charlotte definitely picks VJ.
Mm-hmm.
But if we take VJ, they could go Khan, which I don't think would be like the worst move in the world.
Yeah,
you know?
hometown guy.
Yeah, that's what someone keeps saying. That Flop or or Aaron keeps saying they're going to take a Duke guy.
Yeah, that would make sense. Fuck, they should get Mal to watch, dude.
Yeah. I gotta say, for knowing that he was going to go to Dallas this whole month, he looks less than thrilled.
I guess he just kind of accepted it already.
I mean, you remember at the draft lottery when he was like getting a little smiley because Philly jumped to the top 3?
True. He loves the city. City of brotherly love.
What's up, Flop?
Big Flop. Welcome in. Ooh.
My Homo Sport stream is lagging. Gotta refresh here.
They felt Flop's presence. Flop, are you good, brother? Oh.
Doesn't have his headphones in. Got us muted.
Up. Prayers up. All right. Jae Young said he'd be in a minute. That was 7 minutes ago. I'm very interested in what he has to say.
I was gonna say I could wait until after the Sixers pick to hear whatever Jae Young has to pitch me.
I don't know, dude. You know, he's been connected to some very high sources. He might know a few things.
Maybe.
Baller. Welcome back.
Nice shirt.
Thank you.
Hey, hold on. Oh, never mind. It looks similar to a shirt I owned. Thank you, Flop, for your service.
All right, bye, Flop. His presence was felt.
It was. It was, dude. Oh, man. All right. Oh, San Antonio. Looks like they're making the pick.
I need some deals. That's what I need. I need some deals.
I do
also
need
love a
some
deal.
deals. Now, do we see deals going on before the Nets? If we had to put money down, do
I'd
we see
like
Deal before the Nets?
Nets are at 8.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we see a deal.
Yeah, Deal.
It
Okay.
might not be an exciting deal, but I think there's a deal.
Well, I don't know. There could be I don't know. What could Washington do? They seem to be fucking wheeling and dealing already.
That's the thing is if Washington
Oh,
do we got?
here we go.
Flop.
Flop, 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 flop.
Hey,
Yeah, welcome in,
go.
Flopper. This is Aura.
My computer fucking worthless.
All good, brother. I'm doing this on a fucking random MacBook. We're vibing. The fact that you made it here is the important thing. Let's go. Flop, we sipping on anything tonight?
We are. I haven't opened it yet.
Hell yeah.
I've been
Gentlemen.
too distracted by my annoying computer. I can't even get an ESPN stream up on it.
Oh, damn. Well, if
Wait,
you
So-
Yeah, so I am.
I'm watching
drinking
TV.
a stout
let's go.
Ooh,
from
Stout
Maine.
Flop.
Stout boys, let's go.
Maine, home of Cooper Flag.
So you guys aren't going to get mad if I react to the television broadcast?
We'll see how far you're ahead.
if you do it,
If you react
Yeah.
to the television broadcast,
Yeah, that's what I'm watching.
I mean, I'm assuming that my stream is gonna lag like 30 seconds behind, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Like that's fine.
So
maybe you
Baller,
want to
just-
start doing like once they reveal the thing to you, you can give like little hints.
Mhm.
You know,
Ooh.
you can be like, ooh,
Some clues.
yeah, little teasers, and we'll have like 30 seconds to figure out who the pick is. That could be fun.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I like that.
Boy. Really is
Like
a
the
shame
Spurs,
that
we're
excited
still-
about
we're
the
still in
Celtics
a rut,
taking third overall.
Gers.
That'd be exciting.
I'm happy for Mavericks fans. I'll say it. Happy for them.
I'm happy for Nico Harrison.
Yeah, I think he needed a little something. It's been a hard year for him.
Completely out of his control for things to happen this way.
We
First,
cannot
first-
address the wind, but we can change the sails, you know?
The Mavericks clearly made some noise that they made the
Spurs.
playoffs. Wow, that's a surprise.
You got a Spurs pick?
We
you got a
do.
Spurs
The
pick,
pick
Baller?
is in. And the pick is
Oh,
about
the-
to
What's
pop
your
on
what's
stage.
your what's your hint? What's your hint?
Adam Silver just came up on the stage and he said what it was.
Good stuff, good stuff. Thank you, Baller.
If you had to give me one adjective to describe your feelings about this pick, what would it be?
Reach.
Wholesome.
Wholesome.
Whoa. Big Chungus?
Wholesome.
Ace straight up
Something
has
nice to
like freaking like bedazzling on his suit jacket.
Homo Sports fucking hates me, dude. They do not. Okay, there we go.
Now, how do you feel about homo sports?
I wanted to pick it, you know. I'm pro
Red
Pride
Light
Month, but their stream is not very good.
They have a draft. stream?
Okay. Yeah, I just went to like a random website. Oh, okay. Wholesome? Wholesome was the word?
Wholesome Chungus.
I was reaching.
Yeah. It threw me
Compliments.
off. It was good.
It's wholesome.
I think Dylan Harper is a
Okay.
perfect fit with Wemby. We talked about it on the mock
oh, yeah.
draft.
And I do think it's wholesome that Ace gave him a standing O. I think that's nice.
I thought so too.
Is Ace
Who
about
are
to
these Asian
achieve his
people?
own standing O? We
I
find
have
out.
never heard Dylan Harper's voice before. I've never listened to any of his interviews. I've never like heard anything from him.
hmm
I don't know if I have either.
What's your take on the
This
voice?
is stressful. The Sixers
You rock
are on the
with it?
clock.
Yeah, this is. Does Daryl pull off a little trick here? Do we get tricked? Do we get a treat?
I think we
Do
stick
we
Yes.
with
get
it.
hit?
Please. I think we're gonna stick and pick, but like God, please trade down.
Can we get?
I think
Ace?
he.
Okay,
I
if
sort
a
of-
trade comes in, can I tell you guys?
That a trade comes in?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
what do I
I
don't
won't
need to
tell
hear
you
Adam
the
Silver say that.
Until you guys also
4
see the pick.
minutes.
But if a
4
trade
minutes
comes in, I'm
remaining.
saying
What is Daryl Morey about to do?
I think more than
4 minutes on
actually
the clock.
having tricks, Daryl cares about having the reputation of doing tricks. And it felt like everyone was like, I think he's going to stick and pick, but you never know. And I think that's good enough for him.
True. Fair enough.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
He got
I
the
think he
attention,
likes the idea.
He got the media site. Honestly, like Taco, like Daryl always chickens out.
So true. So true.
Draco, shout out Paul Reed's dog.
Oh,
Did you guys ever go on that account? The Paul Reed's dog account?
Paul's dog?
Yeah.
I
Not
did.
since
I
he
did.
left the team.
When he was on the team, yeah.
I just remember the comments. I thought those were very funny. Roof. 3 minutes left. 24-58, the Sixers record. Ron Harper, Dylan Harper's father on the screen.
Okay, what channel are we discussing the draft in the server?
Sixers game chats, I believe.
How does
it's
Harper
game
fit
chats,
with
okay.
Fox? While we wait, does anyone have any takes on how Harper fits with Fox? From Long John Silver.
I mean, honestly,
I don't even care.
it's not ideal, but they're good enough players that it's like it's not going to be ugly basketball. I don't think it might just be a little too your turn, my turn type thing, but we'll probably just trade Fox in like 3 or 4 years before Harper hits his prime.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't think Fox is a superstar player. He's a star. He's a max player. But I am much more interested in Harper and Wemby than Harper and Fox. Fox and Wemby. I think Fox is the last guy in the equation.
Wow. How about Big Castle, bro? You rock with Big Castle?
I
think he's just going to be a role player. I don't think that he's good enough to be an offensive initiator. So I think he'll just like handle a lot of the defensive stuff. He'll create rim pressure because he's good at getting downhill. I think he'll be a good passer. I'm a little bit worried about that. All their guards' weaknesses are shooting. Like Fox has become like a good enough 3-point shooter, but it's definitely not a strength. I think Dylan Harper will be a good 3-point shooter, but like it's uncertain. He wasn't that good in college, and I don't think Castle projects to be that good of a shooter either. Which
1
is why I
minute
think
remaining.
the whole situation is a little muddy, and they need to make a move.
I keep seeing Spurs fans be like, all right, we're going to make Stephon Castle into Bruce Brown. And I'm like, not what I would want to feel about my rookie of the year.
Like, shouldn't they be more excited about Stephon Castle than that?
I think he's
exactly
good. I think people are pretty down on Stephon Castle, and like I don't see any reason to really limit him at this point.
30 seconds.
Well, honestly, I think the reason to limit him is he's not going to fit with the other guards in their backcourt, and he's, I think, clearly going to be the
pick
worst
is in.
of the three.
I mean, let's see it first, you know. Jay Yoing.
No, totally. And like I said, I think that they're trading Fox in a couple of years anyway. So like, you know, Castle and Harper still need to develop before they become what they are.
Okay, I'm probably just going to react to the take if I'm going to be honest. But I'll try my best to hold it and give you guys clues.
Yep.
Let's see.
I love clues.
Blues clues.
Yeah, have you seen that stand-up split? I forget who it is, but guys like talking about 9/11. He's like, they planned it, and he's like, the last thing, the clues.
Oh, Nick Mullen.
Little Nick Mullen reference on the pod. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go, dude. This is our come down. Let's go.
Oh boy.
Okay, but like,
I'm stuck.
Like, that's a funny bit, and like, it's true, but also like, I don't know, denying 9/11 conspiracy theories is a little like, can we grow up a little bit? Like, there was something that happened there. Come on.
Hashtag I'm a
Let's
flop.
talk about it. It's too much for Jay Young. He can't besmirch his employers like that. He had to take a timeout.
I was gonna say he can't. He can't besmirch his Saudi clients.
Yeah.
Oh,
Taeyong
Adam
loves
Silver is
narratives.
coming out right now.
Here we go.
I will hold my tongue if I can.
Can we say? Can I just tell you guys what happens?
No.
Here we go.
I'm assuming that they didn't pick because you didn't react to anything, so that's just my guess.
All right.
What if they picked like Igor
no, the
Devin
pick-
and
the-
Pollard just has to
They
sit
made the
there
pick.
for 30 seconds acting like everything's okay?
All right, the pick is
Made
in.
the
The
pick.
pick is in.
They made the pick. Sal, back to back.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hope for the best. I think there's
Flop, can we
positive
get camera
things.
on in case it's ace?
Is my camera not on? I thought it was on.
No, your camera's off, brother. Appreciate it though. Jay
It's not
Yoing
on.
is back.
Wow, pathetic. I'm flopping. Oh, I forgot I turned it. I had to turn it off to close.
All
my
good. You're all
console.
fixed now.
Let's just
Well,
say
I know who the pick is.
sniped, you might say. Is that a good enough clue?
I didn't even hear the clue. I didn't even hear it.
The pick was sniped.
Let's
you
just
might
say that this player might be prone to taking an edible and calling the fire department.
Nice. Okay.
Be
All right,
anybody.
nice. All right, nice.
Well,
Okay. Cool.
I'll say it. This
Cool.
fucking sucks. I don't like this.
PJ Edgecombe,
I
welcome
want
to the
ace.
Sixers.
My GM, Daryl
I have
Morey, is
very-
officially scared. He's terrified.
All right, you heard it here first.
I'm
Daryl has no
gonna hope
tricks.
for the best.
No tricks, no treats, just mid.
All right,
Dude,
it's Max's team.
Aaron Sniper, I hope you hear me right now. You were VJ's biggest hater until the rumors that we were getting him, and now you're calling this an A+. Like the propaganda is crazy. Like,
It is
are
fucking
you
ass.
on the payroll? Like, what the heck is going on here? Like,
We got to expose him.
totally buying into the new player glow as always. Like,
I do like this little Bahamas graphic they got for him.
okay, I have very mixed feelings about VJ. I think he's like the prospect that I have like the least conclusive take on. So it's so funny, of course, that the Sixers take him. I think there's a lot of good and there's a lot of risks, and I'm just gonna believe in the good because I do think that the Sixers have like a somewhat good development culture right now, at least.
I agree. What's up, Jay Young?
Jay Young, are you in your car? Are you
I'm
driving?
also
Yeah, just driving.
Can we ISO
Uh,
Jay Young
kind of-
real quick?
I'm like up for it, but it's a little boring, frankly. And I kind of miss when there was more trades. I feel like there was more trades in the draft 5 years ago than there are now. So a little disappointed with it just because a little too down the middle for me.
Here's the thing. If you guys remember, I think it was 2018, we selected McCall Bridges, and then Brett Brown had a little trick up his sleeve later
What did
on.
you just
so-
say?
why are we pitting this on Brett Brown? How is that his fault?
Yeah.
He was in charge at the time.
I don't think so.
He was the interim GM
Yeah.
after what's
Literally
his
got
name got
reporting
caught.
that the owners were the ones who forced the trade.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
Well,
He's got a winning smile.
one
I
other-
can't deny.
I have
I like
one
his
other
suit.
thing I'd like to point out.
okay.
I saw something today about how RJ Barrett, is just trash now. It just made me feel really old. All these guys are going to end up being busts, like 50% of them within 3 years. Drives me nuts.
Thank you, Jay Young. I love Jay Young. He was just drunk in VC at 1 a.m. when I joined, and he was plotting his plot. Very fun. Yeah. Well,
Well, I hope Harrison Grimm's happy.
We got to have a moment to talk about Mr. Jackie Inertia himself, saying that he's a total bust because we just drafted Baham and Russ, which would be great. I don't know what the angle is.
we don't want to draft Russell Wilson or Russell Westbrook. Oh boy, that's something.
We don't want to draft Russell Wilson.
Well,
I draft Russell Westbrook tomorrow.
I would draft him every day.
I would
MVP?
very much
Come
like
on.
Russell Westbrook. If he's Russell Westbrook, I'm in. I've always been a fan of his grit and grind play. I just don't think VJ Edgecombe is Russell East.
I don't think he is. I mean, to be clear, I don't think Jackie knows anything about him, and I think he said as much earlier today. But
All right, now that the Sixers pick is in, I'm going to take a lot of edibles and just see how it goes.
God bless.
Edible foods, not weed. Is that allowed on YouTube?
Yeah, for any future employers.
I'm not.
I
taking
employ
weed,
myself.
YouTubers. I'm not taking.
Yeah.
Hey,
Also,
isn't
he
it
lives-
le-
he
it's
lives in
legal, it's
California.
legal where he lives. Come on, yeah.
I'm in New York State right now.
Okay.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
He's doing things that are legal in the state that he's in.
I'll do things illegal too if you guys want.
Nope, we don't do that. We don't respect that. We
I
don't promote that.
Never. I would never tell someone to do that.
Never do illegal things, children at
So
home
does anyone
watching
have,
the South
any-
stream.
Since my ESPN stream isn't loading, does anyone have any potential alternative options?
Homo sports.
The what?
Homo sports.
Homo Sports has not let me down so far.
You know what? I'm here.
Also, I would imagine
Malika
that-
Andrews looks nice tonight.
Malika?
Mhm.
You gooning?
I'm just small compliment.
All right. Respect.
It's a bit of a stretch.
Charlotte, the pick is in.
I also feel as though if we inevitably underwhelm, it's nice to have like guys in the team that you're like you can cope about their attitude and work ethic. I felt like at the lowest points of the season, it was nice to be like, well, McCain and Maxey are working hard. You know, they want to get better.
Yep.
They're in the gym.
Yep.
So having a third one of those, it's like, okay.
You know,
I'll
first
cope.
in the gym, last out.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
love that.
Drafting a bench player third overall is pretty disappointing, but that's just
It is not the best, but maybe in like 3 years, it's like Maxey's the bench player, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Here's my issue. The Bahamians have traditionally been pretty discriminated against in the NBA. Kai Jones was cast aside for being a goofy. Dominating has been slandered left and right.
Yep.
Buddy Hield, you know what people think about Buddy Hield. It's not a great reputation. I think they deserve more respect, and I'm concerned that that's going to linger to Valdez Edgecombe.
I think we need to start calling him Valdez everywhere,
Yeah.
and we'll sort of raise his overall respect around the league accordingly.
VJ is very child.
Yeah, I'm whelmed by respect to our VJ. I'm whelmed by a VJ.
Well, VJ as a 2-letter is a high school name. If your full name is VJ, that's cool. That's good.
Yeah. I agree with that.
But Valdez,
Yeah, completely different thing.
is
It's
elegant.
our VJ. Our VJ is not initials. That's
Like
that's
VJ
not
Singh.
what
A lot of respect for VJ Singh.
Fourth pick is in.
Yep.
Wow.
Let's just say
Wow.
Jay Young's going to love this one.
Wow.
I mean, I like this pick for them. I don't really know what the F they're gonna do.
Yeah, it seems
I
like a
like-
perfectly fine move, knowing that you don't know what your future is going to look like.
Con
I like the
Knipple is
Hornets
pick for those at home.
hitting the single.
I'm talking about the Hornets pick. I don't know if you know. I don't know if you've seen who the Hornets
Yeah.
pick is.
No, I agree. I
Yeah.
just think like when your future's as in flux as it is with LaMelo and stuff, it's like, yeah, this is a perfectly fine pick. You can play with him. You can play without him. Probably
I like
doesn't
the
raise
music
Yeah,
it.
I
single.
think it's like
Not a home run.
with him, it's like he'll either space the floor for whoever else they build around, or like they'll have to just give him some on-ball reps if they trade LaMelo. So
He should be able to play with any
literally
point guard too.
any NBA player is an upgrade from what they have.
Now we get to number 5, Utah. Is this where the chase for ace ends?
Dude, all these fake ass slot merchants. Oh, the draft starts at 3. Oh, the draft starts at 4. Chalk. I'm bored.
Fuck.
I was lied to.
Good pick, Flop.
I don't like that everyone in his family looks like that. I'll say that much.
He's the shortest one in his family. What's up with this?
I don't think anyone should be named Kager Knipple. I don't think that should be allowed.
My dad just texted me that Ace is dropping, as if I haven't been telling him for months that he's like not good at basketball.
You've been sending him charts every day.
Can we get your dad on stream?
Okay. Well, first off, he's not even here. He's in Utah.
Wow, he's really on
Okay,
the chase for
his
ace.
brother's doing like colored suit, mixing it up.
Is this where we see Danny Wolf go off the board?
Dude, imagine
I
being the
need
brother
some.
getting
I need something like that.
with the gray suit. Like, what a loss.
I need like Liam McNeely 9. You know.
Yeah.
All right, we got a little Aaron Sniper slop in the light slop in the chat. It says, where is this? He said Sixers have operated this summer behind the scenes that this is a Maxi's team. And then he said the Sixers account posted a welcome, so likely not seeing any trades.
No, I don't think we're gonna trade VJ at this point if we picked him. But
Yeah.
I'd like to see us move up. I'd like to see us get a Nets pick.
The youngest brother is named Kidman Knipple.
The names
Is he
are
a kid or is
horrible.
he a man? What the hell?
Folks,
Oh,
folks. I don't
What?
like the one with the Johnny Furphy mullet. I find him to be displeasing.
When he turns 18, is he going to be man kid Knipple? Come on.
Come on,
Dude.
people. I like the green suit a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say the green and the red suits look really good. I would hate to be the one with the gray suit. Also, for
Tan
Khan
suit
being
also kind of funny.
like a not terrible last name or first name. Imagine being freaking Kager.
That's what I'm saying. Like Khan lucked out at the end of the day.
What's the chalk here? Fears?
Is
Jazz?
Khan short for something?
ace is the
I
chalk.
feel like it.
Big slop. Shorty's bar will be open this Friday. They're not usually open for
Hey,
the summer,
let's
so that's
go.
big stuff. I won't be able to make it up, but
Khan's
shout
his
out to all
full
the
name?
Kingstown people.
I don't get it.
So the expectation here is the Jazz take Fears, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I could see
That's
them
the
taking,
interesting one.
but
I think they might.
no, I
He's
think they
Bailey
will
looking
take
a little
Fears.
uncomfortable.
I could see them taking Ace.
Yeah, I do see ace being the pick here. I believe that is the chalk.
Ace,
Oh my god!
they
people
just showed him on
comparing-
camera, and he looks like he's one of those moments where he like doesn't know where to look, you know?
Chase for ace. Ace seems to be looking at a text right now. Who knows what it may say?
This
Jazz pick
people
is in.
clinging on to the Bahamas play, like it was nice. He's playing against Finland and Poland. Like, can we
Wow.
get a
Many are saying
Big
chalk.
pick from the Jazz. Big pick from the Jazz. Wow. Was told chalk.
To get Fears?
Oh wow.
No.
Honestly, this is chalk because I literally said this in the mock draft that this was going to happen.
Yep.
Excuse me, Flop. I picked this pick in the mock draft. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but I said this is like exactly what Ainge is going to do because he's already hit on this twice.
You did say that. You did say that.
I'm actually really
Thank you,
fucking
Flop.
pissed that Danny Ainge got his guy.
Dude, watching this kid's fucking face. This is the Curb Your Enthusiasm moment.
To be clear,
Good
so
for Danny
far,
Ainge.
we are 3 for 4.
The pick is Ace Bailey.
Or we
Who
are
did we fuck up?
4 for 5. Number 4, Trey Johnson.
Oh.
So the next picks would be
Trey, that was such a
Maluach.
terrible pick for the Hornets.
Who picked Trey?
No one
that
did.
would
Was
be
that
Will.
Will?
That was Will.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
That was
Will.
Will.
So-
Will was the one whose pick I was like, I don't know, man.
So Flag we got right, Harper we got right, Edgecombe we got right, Bailey we got right. Next up for the Wizards would be number 6, Common Malawatch, and then at number 7, the New Orleans Pelicans would select Con Knipple.
I'm gonna guess the Wizards pick Fears.
Mhm.
I think there's an outside shot. It's probably considered a reach, but they might go Queen. He's a Baltimore guy. If they like a little hometown story, they might go Queen. But
You
I'm
think
gonna
that they're
guess
not-
Fears right here.
You don't think that they're taking Trey?
I think I've heard they like Fears. So him being available, I think, is good for them. It gives them a central hub.
No one. I don't think anyone expected Trey to be available at 6.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you can go wrong. I love both the guys personally. Fit might not be great at Washington for Trey.
I don't know. Like, I'm not a Trey guy, but like they need shooters. Like, I don't think that they have good shooters.
I think they need an on-ball central hub more than a shooter almost.
I mean, they could use that too. I think like they want Bub Carrington to be that and like run a lot of like pick and roll and facilitating. I just think like there's a lot that they need, right? Like they don't have a star to build around. They don't really have like the components of a real NBA team yet. I just think it's like Bub is not a plus 3-point shooter for a guard yet. A Star, like, I don't know. I think Star sucks. Like, I think
If I'm the Wiz, I'm still probably
Here.
taking Trey at this point. Like,
Yeah.
figure it out. Take a guy. Take a swing.
Yeah, I mean, like, it doesn't, like, it's not good that one of Trey's comps is Corey Kispert, and they have Corey Kispert, and Corey Kispert's very
Come on, Flop. You're better than that.
What?
You're better than that, dude.
Better than what?
Trey Johnson comp is Corey Kispert. Get out of here.
Well, people have compared them. What are you talking about?
Who? Trey
I have
Johnson is
seen
like
people.
10 times the player that Corey Kispert is. Come on.
Is he?
Yes.
I mean, honestly, he probably will because that like Corey Kispert's like a bottom 5 MVP player, but like Trey Johnson's a shooting specialist. That's not valuable.
Okay. I know you're not high on him, but Corey Kispert is even low for that.
They're both. Guess what? They're both going to be bottom 10 NBA defenders. So, like, Already right there,
Wow.
they have stuff in common.
Miss me.
Frick, at least Pittsburgh could finish at the rim.
Damn.
Oh God.
Our draft analysts going at it. We love to see it. Oh.
I'm gonna pivot because I can't deal with that conversation. So Ace Bailey, did he just fuck up going to the Sixers? A good organization, good situation to go to the Jazz, a team that he didn't want.
Yeah, because he's scared.
I
He's
think
terrified of the
like
lights.
I know he doesn't want to go. I know he didn't want to go to Utah, but like I think that that's like a really good situation for him. Like their players suck, so they're not going to take away from him. Like Lauri Markkanen is like theoretically like his best offensive outcome, I think, and he'll almost definitely be a better defensive player than Lauri Markkanen. So if he can like emulate any bit of that, like I think that he can maybe survive in the NBA. And I'm like obviously one of the biggest skeptics for him.
Very good.
And like they're not gonna be competitive. Like they're not trying to compete for a playoff spot. So like if he wants to, you know, get his shots or whatever, like he can work through any development that he has to without worrying about getting his minutes cut. Like Cody Williams is not taking minutes away from him. Do we even know if Taylor Hendricks is alive? Like,
I don't know if he has an intact leg. I'm gonna be honest. I do like Isaiah Collier setting up Ace Bailey. I like the fit.
That's some
yeah,
nasty
he'll
hoops.
do a
That's-
great
That's
job.
some G League
turning
Ignite
the ball
hoops.
over.
You might as well
Collier
get
just
Dink Pate on that fucking team now, man. I don't know.
Just you wait.
Jalen Green, there's a home for you too.
I feel like we got to pour one out for Parm.
Yeah, I do feel bad for Parm, but like, I mean, it's yeah. The 1 year we get
Why
a
would
top,
happen to Parm?
we get a top 3 pick, and we didn't get either guy from Rutgers. Like, he's just gonna, that's a sad time for him.
Yeah.
Even more than that, Ace
Oh.
Bailey goes to Utah, and he's like specifically a fan of Ace Bailey.
Yeah, that's true.
What a shame. Do we think Ace Bailey loves and respects the career of Karl Malone?
We'll find out.
Fair enough.
All right, Wizard.
Pick is
Good
in.
district. Good pick.
Wow.
Fascinating.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
A little clue. Bub Carrington is on ball.
Malawatch, let's go. Let's kick it to
Really?
DC.
Nice.
No, I'm guessing. I have
Oh.
not seen it.
I was like, wow, someone's Homo Sports is a little faster than mine.
I haven't gotten that to load either, so I'm just over here on my phone.
I'm watching an ad about a local print shop, I think.
Do we fuck with printers?
Just broadly.
In general. Is there a
Yeah, I'm
specific
rocking
type
with
of printer
printer.
that you rock with more than others?
Well, this was like we make like stitched like corporate polos and stuff, like one of those kind of commercials.
Ah, I see.
We'll make
I see.
tote bags for your event, that kind of thing.
Little circuit
I-
action or cricket, whatever they call it.
I'm a little concerned that Trey Johnson might be overburdened on the Wizards in a similar
Oh,
sense that he
Trey.
was. Oh, I'm sorry. That was too soon.
No, it's really quite fine. I'm still watching an ad for something else now.
Okay.
Yeah. Like in the similar way that he was at Texas, especially like early on, like this first year, maybe second year. Bub Carrington's nice. I thought he had an okay year. I don't. Is he like a positive player? I don't know. Is he a playoff guy? I don't know. Trey Johnson might be overburdened.
Is he
I
a
don't know
playoff
how
guy,
much
dude?
Alex.
Like, they're not big. They're gonna be like 15th in the standings in the Eastern Conference. You're asking if Bob Carey's hits a playoff guy. Obviously, fucking.
That's my point.
What?
That's my point.
Dude,
They don't
what
have
are we
any.
talking about?
They don't
Yeah,
have any
I
other
think.
juice.
Listen, and
Playoffs.
we
Playoffs.
talked about this during the mock draft. Like they specifically need to be bottom 4 in the league again to keep their pick next year. So like, yeah, get another project guy, let him cook, see what happens. Fine by me.
I'm also worried. I don't think Trey Johnson's going to look great in the district jersey.
It depends on what they're doing. There's such a range of district jerseys. Most of them are bad.
Aren't they like? I feel like their like social media graphics are giving me like soft rebrand, so I'm not even sure how long this current Wizards era aesthetic is gonna be lasting. But
I mean, I hope so
no,
because they have like a bottom 5 jersey in the league.
Yeah,
Bottom
I like
five.
the red and blue. I like the
Bottom
red and blues that they're doing now, like the sort of like remodeled 2010s version.
Hmm.
Give me 5
Mhm.
worst like jerseys all around in the league. I don't think there's 5.
Like overall worst, or like one specific
all-
version of the
It's
jersey.
like a
Put them together,
uniform
the whole
set.
package. Yeah.
Well, see, that's
uniform
not fair
set.
because it's like you look at something like Utah and it's like they have one of the best jerseys of all time, and then like a bunch of mids to ass. So
I
like
think
the
they got
relative
rid of the
to
mid
ass-
this year.
did they?
I think I saw it's like just purple, black, and mountains.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're
All right,
bringing
then I
that
can get
back
into
now.
that.
I had to think about all the jersey sets. Indiana Pacers are pretty bad except for the yellow. The yellow.
I
is tight.
disagree. I
Yeah,
disagree.
I hate
I
their
think the
fucking
Pacers are
navy
nice.
ones.
I like the Pacers. Historically, one of my favorite jersey teams.
It's a classic
not
small
terrible.
market jersey. Unique
But
color. You got a nice logo on there. You
I
can't.
like the color.
It's not the top 5, but it's not the worst.
I really, really
Let me look
dislike
up
the
a-
like circle Indiana Pacers shit. Looks terrible.
Let me look at a big thing here. Oh, these DC ones, the city ones from this year, are fucking atrocious.
They're terrible, dude.
Holy shit, those are bad.
I like theirs this year.
They haven't been good since Gilbert Arenas was there.
Well, they have the cherry blossom ones were good.
Yes, the cherry blossoms were good.
They had like
Oh,
a red and
yeah.
blue one that was like better. I want to say it was last year, maybe the one before. I can see Corey Kispert in it in my head.
So okay, hold on. Sorry, not to like divert. Pelicans? Are we thinking Fears, Malawatch? Like,
I don't think it's going to be
I
Fears
kinda-
because they got Jordan Poole. I think
No,
it's
you're
going to be
right.
Malawatch.
I don't know. I feel like. I mean, the one thing Fears and Poole have in common is that they're both bad on defense, but like, I don't think that they're like the same on offense at all.
That's true. That's true.
Like,
Flop,
'cause, like,
this
Fears
is
is
something for you.
not a shooter
Uh,
yet. He's like a creator. Wait, what's the Bailey drama?
Flop, Jay Billis has CMB as his best available right now. So I just want to shout out you real quick.
I know that's right.
Oh, Ace is pissed about the Jazz.
Of course. It's Utah.
New Orleans pick is in, by the way, folks. As we feel the effects of alcohol.
Let's fucking go, Nick. Let's fucking go.
Quick for the Pelicans before the pick comes in. I hope it's Fears. I've wanted that fit, that match all along. I don't, Jordan Poole is what he is, and I think they can play off each other. Jordan Poole notoriously won a title with Steph Curry. Not saying Fears is Steph
Exactly.
Curry, but
He just
played with another point guard. Played as like a secondary, tertiary guard, if you consider Klay Thompson something. I love Jeremiah Fears here. I think Malawatch would also be good.
Shout out, Nick.
Especially when you go and turn things around and start winning. That fan base is.
What's Kendrick saying?
you have some great people.
He's telling Ace to embrace Utah's fans.
Mm.
No
Sure.
thanks.
Yeah.
No thanks.
The thing
Good
is,
luck with that.
Flop
if
catching
Ace
strays in
is
the
like
chat.
even mid, he'd be like their best pick in years. So like their fans will be standing him.
Good pick.
Mm.
Good
Yeah.
pick for the Pels. Okay, can I offer a little Daryl Galaxy brain? Little conspiracy scenario.
Sure.
Yeah.
Weren't you just saying that he's out of ideas and tricks? What?
I think this might be his greatest trick yet. If you'll hear me out, I think Daryl looked at the board and understood. Okay, he heard something. Charlotte loves the Dukies. He's going to draft Tonka Nipple fourth, and he understood. Okay, I can let Ace Bailey drop to fifth. Danny Ainge is not just a personality fit with Ace Bailey. Culturally, it's a bad match. And then I'm sure there's some like the astrology guy. I'm sure he doesn't like it either. We're gonna get Ace Bailey within 2 years.
What?
Ace Bailey isn't going to work out in Utah, and we're going to be able to get him on the open market.
Wow.
Thank you.
Marketplace
You heard
of
it here
ideas.
first.
Fire Daryl. Why are Sixers fans so hung up on a bad basketball player who specifically doesn't want to play for us? Like what's like the cuck minds in this fan base? Like
We love getting buckets,
he
dude.
literally
It's as simple as that.
I think it's constantly not drafting that archetype of player and then having that player be good in other teams. I think is sort of the like people are wounded. And then Danny Ainge takes another one. You know what I mean? That we could have had.
I mean like
You could make
that
an
aspect
argument.
is like that part does like annoy me that this is probably gonna work out for that fucking bastard again.
Yeah. So
Well,
I
we've
mean,
had-
I hear you, and I think the complaints are fair, but that people are, we're narrative driven people.
We could consider like we drafted Markel Fultz and Danny Ainge got Jason Tatum, and then we just picked Valdez Edgecombe at 3, and Danny Ainge gets Ace Bailey. Like
Ace and Tatum.
it could have similarities.
Drink them if you got them, boys.
Wow. Fears. No joke.
Brooklyn on the clock. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left.
Take steps in the right direction. See you just drafted it.
DJ Exum. Valdante Exum. I'm just reading the chat. I apologize, everyone.
He'll help me as well as far as
Remember, every
IQ-wise,
player
and just
Flop
continue to
shits
be
on is
versatile.
actually good. Brendan, you're in the group chat. Join the VC and talk shit to Flop to his face so we can settle this. Firing shots off from a distance is one thing. You got the ability. This is an area of discussion, conversation, and understanding.
Realize and life takes real time. It's really something. It's why I always say it's one of my favorite relationships like this, bonds like this. That's real pride. Yeah, it's special, and she has watched her son achieve so many things.
All right.
Oh shit! Did you guys see this from Gavoni?
What? Is there a
Ace
trade?
Bailey did not want to go to Utah, but they drafted him anyway.
Wow.
We knew.
An official report.
Why?
Sorry, dude. Should have gone to your workout.
Why?
Scaredy
Why did they
Snorri,
do
dude.
that?
Scarel Snorri.
Like, if it works out for them, great. Like they drafted a bad player who doesn't want to play on their team.
Do you think there's a world where he could be good?
Yeah.
I think
Who?
that the probability of him being good is very low.
Wow.
He has to develop so many things from being bad to good. And I'm not confident that he like normally when guys who are like these projects, it's like they have like one or two like real strengths that justify them playing through the other like weaknesses. And he's a shooter who didn't shoot good. Like I just am not really sure. I mean, the Jazz have like no talent, so like I said, he'll be on the court anyway. But like, I just don't know like what is he building his game off of? Like he wants to be Kevin Durant. He doesn't have a handle. Like he's not. It's not going to work.
Yeah. The Jazz select. All right, who do we think the Nets are taking? Let's check
This
the
is
big
tough.
board.
I think this is a bad break for them.
Did Fears get taken? Oh yeah, Fears got taken by the Pelicans, correct?
I think that they're going to take. I think they're going to take Jakachonis.
Oh
But
God.
I've read rumors that they could be a Jaeger team, which would be crazy.
I think this is way too high for Jakachonis. I'm not much of a believer at all.
I'm not saying that that's what they should do. I'm saying that's what I think that they might do.
I feel like they go with Senge here.
Oh, very well.
See, I've been positive on Noah. I was expecting him to like go more like end of the lottery. Maybe I'm misreading how the NBA will view him. They tend to draft these French wings like higher than I expect. And Noah's like probably my favorite of the recent ones. I like him more than Bilal, and I like him more than Richeche.
All right, the pick
But, like,
is in.
Richeche went high. That draft
Let's
sucked.
see who the Brooklyn Nets select.
Whoa.
Oh boy!
Whoa.
Jay's best available.
Holy
Okay,
moly!
First shock of the draft.
That is
Here
a
we go.
huge jump from our draft board.
Wow. Have you guys seen yet?
Absolutely massive.
Yeah, see, that was the rumors.
That's crazy.
Is there a point at which you guys want to get things spoiled?
I think that this guy's trash. He's a great passer.
Sanya, are you good?
He's trash.
What's up?
Have you seen it yet?
No, I've not seen it yet, but what do you got?
You cool for us to tell you?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. The Brooklyn Nets select Yegor Demon. Yeah.
It's a little nuts.
Whoa.
Flop, what were you saying about him?
I think he's trash. I think the passing is good and nothing else is good. He doesn't play he's tall, but he doesn't play his size. I think that he's going to be a complete non-threat as a scorer. And like, why are you so tall if you provide like no defense or rebounding value?
Yeah, I thought he was pretty timid for most of the year, given that he's as tall as he is and like a threat to pass. Well, he had a very good tournament, and which was like strange for me. It was difficult to figure out because he got worse throughout the season, and then was like way better in the tournament. So it was an interesting path.
Dude, Raptors. Colin Murray Boyles is like right there, and I'm so scared for my boy.
Well, that
Masai,
would be...
like I know, Masai, you helped build NBA African Academy. Like you need Malawatch. Like I believe that you need him. Like I know that you believe him.
I think this is the most obvious pick.
Do you
I don't
think
see how he goes away from Malawach.
he
Yeah, I
loves
actually like. I think
small forwards?
they could use a player like Malawach. I think.
I think they're taking a Sengway, aren't they?
Oh, you're right.
I could see that. Too. I mean, that's like such a stereotypical Masai player too.
I feel like as soon as he did that thing where he was like, I'm kind of like Scotty and Pascal
Oh yeah, he said like
and Kawhi,
Raptors.
it's like, all right, buddy.
Yeah.
It almost feels
Just
like
maybe.
Masai told him. It was like, we see you as being like a Kawhi player or a Scotty or a who's the other guy?
Pascal?
Yeah,
Siakam.
Pascal. Like it almost feels like Masai told him that. It's like he could be that sort of role on the team.
A little bit, yeah.
Exactly who he is. It is like right.
I might need the Suns pick, dude. I might need us to get that fucking Suns pick.
What do they
I
pick?
mean,
Oh, 29.
his vision. He says he puts a lot of faith in Cunningham because of the size, the ability to find his teammates. But
What do you think it would take to get the Suns pick here?
I'm a better shooter. He talked about that at the combine. I mean, that was
35 and
something he wanted to
Drummond.
Shitty first, yeah. 28
This
clips.
time, the confidence, the
I'd probably do
fearlessness
that.
with finding
Oh, I'd for sure do that. I'd add another one, to be honest.
Would you take CMB with that?
I would.
6'8".
I would indeed. I would take Malawat. I would take CMB. I don't know. There's some guys.
I'd take Howard.
Again, their offense.
I take both of those guys too.
I think the thing with Howard is like you can get one of those like Nets 20s picks probably. Do the same.
I don't think Howard lasts past 15. I think
Really?
either
You think
Spurs
Howard's going top
or
15?
Spurs or OKC 14-15. I think one of the two take him.
It does feel like a Thunder pick.
Whoever the Thunder pick is going to be the like rich got richer pick.
RJ Barrett, Emmanuel Quickly, Brandon Ingram, Jakob Poeltl, Thor. Like, I am just so disgusted by this team. Thank God they're not in our country.
Our country?
Only Canadians have the healthcare to take care of watching that basketball team.
We got Zoran now, brother. We're back.
We don't got shit.
Not with that attitude. Beer 3, boys.
New
We're
York.
doing it.
Feeling pretty lit.
I made a mistake.
I love that he was like, went from polling at like 1% to like completely slaughtering Cuomo like within the first like hour of votes being revealed. Like, what an incredible upset!
Yeah, that was electric.
Ugh.
That was electric. Wow, the Raptors are bad. It's a bad team.
Oh. Oh. They're showing Common Malawash on the screen, but I don't think he's going to get taken here. I think this is Colin Murray Boyles. I'll be right back.
They took Demon 7th. 7th.
Defender, a one-on-one defender. He played a switching
It was
defense
8th.
at Duke. You talk
But
about
still.
the best available.
It's
Or
crazy.
8 or whatever.
I like top 10. I didn't even consider.
Obviously, looking
Crazy.
at the numbers, side cards kind of didn't know the rap.
I
This
thought like
year,
15
they're
was going to be like a little bit of a reach.
Yeah.
Imagine this is the right kind
Oh,
of get
golly. All right. Number 9, the pick is in.
Bobby Marks' team needs for the Raptors availability. Sounds good. Cool.
That's funny.
I can't believe we fucking wasted this pick on fucking VJ Edgecombe. Oh my God.
Jaeger Demon, baby.
I'm going to choose to be positive.
Jake Fisher posted an eye emoji. Oh,
Jake Fisher posted an eye emoji?
Yeah.
Oh, trade coming.
No, it was just about an article he wrote about Jaeger Demon being good.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that
I
sucks.
apologize.
Fucking Jake Fisher, man. What a guy.
That motherfucker told me Shake Milton was a goddamn warrior. He lied to me. He was a Timberwolf that year, dude.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Told me Heat were taking McCann.
Fuck.
That one's crazy. That's one you're gonna look
Where
at.
is a
Fuck.
meltdown.
It's Ware. I'm so sorry.
Actually, I mean, I love Ware too.
Would you rather have Khalil Ware or Jared McCain?
McCann.
McCain, obviously.
Definitely McCain. All right, they just made the pick.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Are you
Uh-oh.
guys good if I just say it each pick, or do you like want to wait?
University of South Carolina.
Congrats, Flop. Your boy got picked top 10.
Whoa!
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Dude. Fucking
How do you think this
CNB.
affects your projection of him? Because a lot of drafting is team dependent.
What, like, he's gonna be their best player in probably his second year.
Really?
Okay, I like that.
I don't know what to say. Like this team is gonna have dog shit spacing. Like, who else has played in worse spacing than Colin Murray Boyle is at South Carolina? Like, he's already proven that he can do this. He'll be wasting away on this team of trash. Like,
Ugh.
This team is probably going to win about as many as South Carolina did this year.
You guys don't respect Brandon Ingram, and it upsets me.
I don't respect him one bit. I
Why
don't respect
not?
him one
yeah,
second.
why would I respect him? He's super mediocre. What does he do?
I don't know. Wins
The
basketball.
problem isn't even Brandon Ingram. They have a team full of Brandon Ingrams.
That sounds like winning basketball to me. Listen, all I'm saying is, if you ever watched the 2021-22 Suns Pelicans first round series, you know why Brandon Ingram's my fucking boy. He was him, dude. I still think he's good. While freaking Zion, who is canceled and not to be rooted for, while he was out, he kept the Pelicans afloat. With a bad roster after bad roster. Then they get rid of him this year and we see what
I'm just
happens.
I can't have shit.
Is that his girlfriend?
This Raptors offense is going to be one of the nastiest things ever committed
His
to film.
girlfriend's a basketball player at South Carolina.
Oh, is she?
Chloe Kidd.
With Miss Dawn Staley? Shout out.
Wait, so who do we like for the Suns here?
Malawak.
Wait, is this the Suns?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, honestly, I
Okay.
thought that they should trade down, but them getting Malawak at this pick, he's legit. They don't have a starting big at all.
Yeah, it's unbelievable value, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Is the Kings...
I would have even, had he been taken, been you could go with Sorber or something, which is a reach. But if he's available, you got to take him.
Is this Rockets trade not official yet? I thought they officially said it.
Trade him
It's some,
officially yet
bullshit.
because they're taking more salary back in the trade, which they can't do because they're a second apron team. So I think that they have to do some salary dump bullshit or something to be able to make the trade go through.
Excuse me, I'm sleepy now.
You think there's any chance they go queen here?
They could choose there, but if they want to go with the Wings, we talked about.
Could
Is there
be.
any? I mean, it's the Suns. Like they could do anything. Like, and I would just feel like, okay,
Is there anything the Suns
I mean,
don't need?
they
Aside from
could
guard?
draft Jace fucking Richardson, and it wouldn't surprise me.
Could this be where we see Rasheer Fleming go?
Probably not.
God,
Fleming
yeah.
10 to the Suns would be the funniest thing to happen.
Honestly, I kind of like Noah Senge here.
Why not? Let's talk about the for 2 in the Western Conference last year and looking to eclipse that, make it farther than they did either.
Oh man.
All right. The pick is in. I've accidentally spoiled the pick for myself, and as a result, will be silent. Oh. Flop, have you seen this Kelly Eco report?
No, but isn't Kelly Iko like famously fraudulent?
Yeah, VJ
Maybe.
famously hates Kelly Iko.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I just feel like every time I've seen their like rumor, the tweets look like slop from them, it ends up being like complete bullshit.
Well, it's not slop. It's more of a lip reading thing. She was saying that it looked like CMB said "fuck" when he was picked.
Oh yeah, he did.
Okay, so I wasn't huge on VJ, and I thought it's like generally disappointing. But I'm looking for ways to buy in because I just want the Sixers to win. My first angle that I just came up with is this is a draft full of unhappy fits, and we got a guy who likes playing for the Sixers, and so that might be why it was a good pick.
I agree.
Hey, how about anything that makes him a good basketball player?
I'm not there yet. I need to see something on the court before I get there, but I like, we love friendship. All right, the pick's in.
God, time to look up the Zodiac GM and see what fucking stupid shit.
Man, I'm excited.
Honestly, I feel like VJ's got to be a great astrological fit.
I believe he is. I believe that the whoever the Zodiac GM person said that.
All right, so that's a good pick. From the Suns.
Has the Zodiac
You know what? Like
ever been wrong?
the Suns could not
trade.
get a better fit for that.
What's the trade?
All right, Hornets are trading Mark Williams to the Suns for the number 29 pick and a 2029 pick first.
So they got Malawach and Mark Williams?
That's interesting.
Oh,
Okay,
Wow.
go off, man.
Well, there are your centers. Sorry, Nick Richards.
Go off.
Thanks for the memories.
I like Nick Richards backing up Mark Williams again.
Yeah, kind of fun.
I'm assuming that he must be like a free agent or something.
I hope he gets a new opportunity for my fantasy team.
Do the Lakers have a pick in this draft? No.
They have a second, maybe? That's tomorrow.
I was gonna say maybe we see fucking Queen to the Lakers. Wouldn't that be something?
All right, I got to turn Shams alerts back on.
Dude, y'all, DJ
What's up?
Edgecombe is not a good astrological fit. Not a good fit.
Oh
Really?
God.
He's a Leo. The synergy grade is a C+. He fits. His best fit is with Kelly Oubre and Andre Drummond.
That's not a good sign at all.
Oh, it's terrible.
That's a very bad sign.
Oh no, it's the worst news of the night.
Oh man, Malawak looks so happy. I love that guy.
Good for him.
What if he's just Joel too?
See how much this means to him. I think when you consider the journey.
Feels
Man,
a
he might be the
little,
best player in this draft.
xenophobic.
Well, no, more just in terms of like development, like taking a big jump and just being like a skilled center, like a skilled 7-footer.
I
don't know,
love
I feel like he has
Malawak.
almost the highest ceiling.
He's not got anything close to skill.
Golly.
So Maxey and McCain would have been feasting if they had Malawak in this offense. Like, fucking, it would be so easy for them. And like, dumb fucking Daryl doesn't understand how basketball works. He thinks that you can just fucking put 14 guards on an NBA team and shot creation will just fall out of the sky as if like offense is just you get the ball and just play one-on-one with 5 players. Like the whole offense is supposed to be an ecosystem. If you don't anyone who does any of the off-ball shit, like none of this works. And his dumbass, the only thing he cares about is 3-point shooting and guards. We're gonna be bottom tier rebounding again. We're gonna have nobody playing defense except for Joel, who has one functional need. Like this is stupid. Like this is so stupid. Does he not watch these other NBA teams and how they're building? Like no team builds the way that we do. It's so dumb.
We got a Daryl Morey press conference starting shortly.
Ooh.
Oh, that means he's done.
He's so fucking asleep.
He's not on the phones. That's concerning.
This motherfucker checked in and checked out. He's gonna go home and have a drink. He's done.
I wonder what he's gonna be wearing.
Oh.
Probably his dumb blue like plaid suit.
Yeah, I'm joking. He's 100% wearing the black t-shirt and the blue blazer, man. There's no chance.
That is his like.
He's like a Homer
Yeah,
Simpson, dude. It's just
press
look.
conference.
Do we want to switch over? Do we want to? We're gonna play this on stream. Are they doing it on the website?
It is on NBA.com.
Very nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
NBA.com.
What would you say to them? Whatever time it is. Right. I mean, I want to thank them so much for raising me the way they raised me, for making me such a good young man, and raising me the right way, showing me the good body.
Dude, the early press conference is actually hilarious.
Thank you so much.
What was that?
The early press conference from Daryl is a hilarious move. Like he's like getting this out of the way.
Like, well, that was that.
Oh shit! Trade.
What do we got?
Wow.
Really?
It makes so much sense once you hear it. All right. Portland Trailblazers are trading Cedric Howard to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, that's a Grizz for sure. That is a Grizzlies, man.
Such a Grizzly pick, dude.
Dude, you were right. He went 11th. That's crazy.
He's a fucking guy, dude.
Good job, baller.
Yeah, he's one of those like no weakness players, from what I've seen. Could be wrong, but
no, I like your enthusiasm.
Yeah, man. I honestly I tend to really gravitate to the guys that like have no weaknesses. They're well rounded. You can put them in different positions, do multiple things on the floor.
I think we took him around here in the draft, right? Did I take him for the Hawks in the mock?
I think so, yeah.
Fucking believe Daryl right now. Like,
I can't believe he's doing a press conference right now. I really can't.
The pendulum in VJ's direction. I hate to invoke the word, but I mean we have a pretty detailed process here. And, I think it starts at the high school level and all the pre-work before in the years prior to their coming into college, with national teams, with everything. And that process continued through this year. No, I mean, I think we were
So what are the
seriously
Blazers?
considering.
I don't know.
I mean,
Um,
Coward would
pretty
have
I
been
would
much,
great on
say
the Blazers.
you know, early in the process it was about
Suns
6, and then it was down to
trading
4,
for
and
an
then we were
expiring Mark Williams is
deliberating
like,
up until the last
I
few
know that they're
days,
desperate,
down to
but
who
like,
we would pick, and
what?
as we dug in, we felt like
I'm so
VJ
mad at
was by
Daryl.
far the
Are we
best
watching
choice,
this?
so.
I have it
What
up
were
on
some
the
recordings
stream.
I
that
paused
really
it.
worked out for
So
you?
if you guys
He
want to
was
live react, we
nervous.
can.
How did you see him when he worked out, and how much stock do you put into his workouts anyway?
I put
Buy a different suit.
0.0% into work.
Buy
I
one
really
other
do.
suit.
I would say I do think I do like having dinner with the guys. I do like getting to know them better. You know, obviously it's different reading all the reports that our scouts file and coaches give us and everything, and then meeting someone. I think that is beneficial. I think the encore stuff is. I guess it's nice to make sure they're not hiding an injury or something. I don't know. It's very hard for me to figure out how you get anything out of a session. You know, if you could put them in a competitive setting, that might be something, but that's not something that happens at high picks.
Hey, you know what?
So,
Good for Cedric.
not a big part of the
Coward, man.
process, but
Portland
love
is
having
Talk about a
receiving
fun
the
interview.
dinner with them
16th
and
pick,
things like that.
a future first rounder, and 2 second rounders for this.
Wow. That's a lot. I mean, I like Coward, but that's a lot to give up.
Yeah.
Daryl, there's years where the draft kind of falls off a cliff after number 1 overall, number 2 overall. Sometimes it doesn't even get the number 1. But do you feel fortunate to kind of have had the number 3 pick?
Bro, Daryl's fucking talking
Fortunate,
already.
I mean, people are making fun of me because
He's so
I think they
nasty.
saw
I might be out on
freeze the
Daryl.
picture
Dude,
of
I'm getting
I can't. I don't
Krell
know.
tweets
Elton
about
and
this.
Nick are just happy, and I'm just like collapsed.
Actually,
Is there anything that can make you more mad than a Krell tweet about a Daryl press conference right now?
Rough year for the fans, primarily rough year for
Who?
Oh, the thing about
coaching
the
and
workouts.
players, and
Shot
if
him
we
very
would
well
have
at the
left that
combine. He's
without
like- he's
like
got
a guy
3
who
and
could be a
D.
potential
Yeah.
all-star for
I
us,
mean, just the
He's got
concept.
a-
tough, and we
Hearing
would
Krell
not
talk
be
about Daryl's
fortunate to
decision, like,
move
Krell
a
was
little
so
higher, so
locked
would
out
say
of this whole
feel very
process. He was
fortunate.
not on the ball at all. He was checked out. He didn't give a shit about figuring out, looking through the draft and shit.
Of ceiling and kind of
Yeah.
Like, it's just
Why
funny
should he?
because everybody
Yeah,
had an
obviously,
opinion
we're-
this draft.
Agree with
obviously
that
they were
completely. Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
tweets.
That he has a nice combination of both. I will ask our fan base. I mean, look. I mean,
Yeah.
early,
It's just funny.
Early
He was-
returns. can
Like,
get
what was he gonna do?
excited.
Krell's
Like,
such a guy.
investigate
It's hard for
them doing
this is
the
a man's
thing that they
league.
were
And,
going to always do.
he's strong and
Like,
physical, so I think
if
he'll adjust.
they were
quickly
leaking a bunch of
most
bullshit to
picks,
try
but
and
they
use
take
the
a little
trade
time
back.
sometimes. And
Alright, I've had enough of Daryl. I've had enough of this man. I'm gonna go do some stuff. I'll try to be back around for the end of the round. I'll see y'all later.
Thank you. Thank you for your
All right,
time.
see you.
We
Yeah,
Need an
so I really
inspired
like
pick right
I mean,
now.
how things are shaping up. I mean, I think we'll have one of the best.
I like
backcourts,
Cedric Coward.
in the league. With
him going
Grimes
to the
and
Grizzlies is
Maxey
just
and,
so like.
and Jared McCain
Forced.
and now VJ. So I do think like the way the NBA is going, I think
He's a very
I
Grizzlies
think you
pick.
saw some of these teams.
But it's
playing
dummy he's gotta wear the
dynamic,
Trailblazers hat.
tempo with multiple guards that put the defense in jeopardy, and we do have to have our main guy in the middle. I felt for the players and Coach Nurse specifically last year trying to put a defense on the floor with Joel out, and obviously Drummond was hurt, so we didn't. Bowen stepped up late, which was exciting. But it's very hard to if you have like a bunch of dynamic guards. It's hard
Seems
to
so
make it
matter
all
of
work
fact.
if you don't have
Will you stop?
big
Put
in
your shoulders
there.
down.
Make it
Say,
big hard on
you
the
realize
team.
the improbability of what.
Related to that, how is Joe doing? What's the latest on him? We haven't heard
It's not
since
time to
his
let
surgery in
shoulders down.
April, and do you think he'll be ready for camp?
Let me
And
keep
also the
going.
other guys, Paul
All the kids out there.
Tyrese, tell us what
Sure.
it's like.
Medical
Me getting my story.
Spoke to
Right,
Joel
today you can keep
today.
your people like
He's
yourself.
very engaged,
You know,
attacking rehab,
It's work
doing
too.
everything can to be out
Build your
there.
dreams.
He had a meeting with
It's not
Dr.
subject to
Glasgow
that
this
delay.
week. All things, to use the NASA term, nominal. Things are going well and expected, and we expect that to continue. So
Ready for camp?
yeah, I mean things are on track to be ready. Right.
Okay, I have to say this.
And a quick follow-up.
I do hate Daryl.
Your
I'm not
thoughts
sure
on
about Edge Stone.
Why were you told Ace
Thank
Bailey
fucking
didn't
God
work
I'm not
out
a
for you?
Brooklyn
What are
Nets
your
fan,
thoughts on
man.
the player doesn't
Thank
work out?
God.
It was pretty opaque. I
Not a
mean,
fan
I
of the
spoke to
Jaegers?
Jason,
Yeah, that's
so did,
tough.
so did Elton, so did Prosper, so did a lot of the key folks on our staff.
What are they doing?
he didn't work out with anybody. So
Well, the
that was
fun
just
part is they have
plan,
4 more
so it was
picks in this
just
first
the general
round.
plan. And
So,
I
mean, they
don't try to
could
judge
salvage
that they
it
were doing
somehow,
what they thought was best for them. They
but
were
a lot of the
doing
good
what's
players are
best for
going.
us, and it had
But
no impact on the decision.
this they could end up walking away with like
You already
5
have
bucks
obviously Tyrese in the
realistically.
fold. You have
Now,
yes, your
if
guys,
we were to
Jared
make a
and
bet,
Dem, who all kind of have that.
would you bet
you know,
that the
mature,
Brooklyn Nets keep all of their
mid-
first rounders
mindset?
tonight,
Seems
or
like
do you
VJ
think that
also
they
fits into
will
that
be
mold. Is
sending
that
some of
something
them
that
out?
is important to you? Is that something that you valued when you?
I think that they'll
Yeah, I
trade them
think
for.
that's
I
above
think they'll
and
trade
beyond what
like
you
one
can
or
see on
two
the
of them for
floor.
future
The
picks.
thing we spend a lot of time on, and I will say it's very hard to
Okay.
forecast with
I
18
think that's
year olds.
interesting.
I mean,
20
fucking
year-olds.
Daryl's not
We
trading
don't
for him.
like
He's fucking
think we have
already
some
talking to the
crystal ball,
media.
but where we
True.
where we can get more confidence that a player has two things, which is they understand that they're not where they need to be. They understand they're not yet.
Maybe Elton is working the
Pick
phones.
your all-star guard in the league, and then they have the work ethic to close that gap. If a player has that's very interesting to us generally. And yes, we've been fortunate that you can get a guy with talent already playing at a high level at Baylor, and then also has just not only just a hopeful work ethic, but one you can see if you track back to the Bahamas, and you track back through his pre-Baylor period all the way through. I think we're excited about
She
that.
may be retiring, but she's not done. Retirement is the sum of your life's
What kind of opinion did Tyrese have with?
Bro, Daryl gave a Joel
What kind of
update.
input did Nick
Apparently.
Nurse have as far as?
Oh, did he? What did he
VJ and what
say?
he can do?
That was great.
Nick is get to Tyrese.
Just
It's
what I
really-
needed.
Unbelievable.
Realistically,
in this
it's nothing at all.
He's a coach who's like,
But
in
he
every meeting, sitting through our hours.
said everything is going as expected. He's on track to be ready
he's
right
run
around
teams
camp.
When he came up and,
That's
and
good.
had to work his way to the NBA harder than most guys. in
Do we
terms
think
of
he
running
plays
teams in
opening
Iowa,
night if you
running
had to
teams
place bets?
overseas, and so he had such a.
Oh,
great
we got another
perspective
trade.
because he has not just
Oh,
the
what we
coach's
got?
eye, but he
I
also
think Joel
has
does not
one
play
team,
opening
so
night.
he gets.
He is in the Hawks.
The Hawks are
about
trading
not just what you're saying
pick
now, but what they can
13
become
to
and
New
things
Orleans
like that.
for
So
23 and
Nick's been
a first next
great
year.
partner. I would say it was awesome. All three of our key guys wanted to come to the workout. Scheduling wise, it worked out for Tyrese and not the other guys. But Tyrese met with them for quite a while. Just fit wise, I think the good thing is Tyrese is a high basketball kid. He understands that like those two complement each other very well. In terms of like VJ is going to be able to guard multiple positions, probably take the toughest assignment, maybe not day one, but over in his career. And then Tyrese and him really play off of each other well. So.
I think the
Last
stream
debate
might end
outside
once
of the
once
fact
this
of the
press conference is
deficiencies in
over.
Some of these other higher end picks. When
Seems
you look at
like
a
a
guy
sleepy
VJ Edgecombe,
draft.
what really stood out to you in terms of how he can
Yeah.
really exceed expectations and exceed in these areas.
I don't know. I thought
People
this
in the
would be more
clunk
exciting.
zone.
They could be.
What did the clunk zone
Yeah,
say?
I think. Wow, that was a good way to get into what
People were
what isn't he
fiending.
good
They
at
really
right
thought
now?
Daryl was going to trade back into
I
the
would
first
say
round. Like I'm
on the offensive
so
side, and these are things he
like-
knows, like being able to shoot off the move.
IJBOL?
he's serious.
His spot up and shots that are.
I
switching
really
off
did
and
just
everything
burst out
at a
laughing.
high rate. Shoot off the move.
Thank you,
I think,
Flop.
I was actually speaking with Eric Gordon, who
Just a
Bulls
very
get Noah
unfortunate
Senge?
night.
That's interesting.
The Bulls do get Noah Senge.
isn't quite there yet.
This D Rose St. Patrick's Day fan seems to be very happy.
Working on his craft, his footwork, his timing, his takeoff points. He really improved that in the sort of the early parts of his career. And so that's another, just off the top of my head. But he has like that base athleticism, physical.
Wow, do we want to hear who New Orleans is taking?
Grow into all these things. Obviously, he'll have to do it, but yes.
Yeah, who you got?
Derek Queen
6 years ago.
is a Pelican.
Interesting. Who else they take? They get Fears?
Fears. Yeah, Fears.
Fears and
Fears
Queen
and
is interesting.
It's a fun little draft.
You have much more visibility on
At least it fits. Those were the two holes.
Usually we're
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard as well.
I would say the other thing is I really,
Hell yeah.
don't.
All right, I'm gonna get going.
It's impossible.
All right.
See you guys.
All good. I'm gonna hop out too. Thank you all for hopping in and joining. Thank you, Flop.
Have a
Thank
good
you,
one.
Daniel.
Just to optimize my
Thank you,
job trades,
Baller.
I think the
Thank you,
more-
everyone.
The more under,
Um,
the less public it is, the
It's a lot
better
shorter than I
odds
thought, but you know what? This draft has been a lot more
Open it up
sleepy than I thought, so I
early.
appreciate
So
everyone hopping
probably
in,
2.
and I appreciate
I would say we
everyone
had to, like,
enjoying.
reach
60s
in
good VJ, cool,
things
whatever,
outside.
dude.
I do think you don't pick that very
We
often,
get a
so you
top
wanna
pick and
take
it's
guys who
sleepy,
have
and I'm drunk and I'm
some
sleepy,
all-star
so I'm gonna go
capabilities,
fucking take a nap or something,
yeah,
man.